Oh dear, excuse me. Ooh. About 3 years and 2 months ago, Ibex posted his first YouTube video with a goat PFP. Oh, and before you go to the channel and start scrolling down, you can't find those original videos anymore. They're So the new update came out, right, about a month ago, the wild update. So recently I had this cool idea. Oh dear, that's enough of that. Oh dear. And it wouldn't be till a year later, during the Railroad playthrough, that he announced that he had made an actually custom PFP. I mean, it's got some personal things. It's got some books on it. It's got a writing implement and a hat that a family member gave him. And while it's a personal thing, and that's cool, but it's not really a face, is it? Which is a little weird. And people have often, kind of thought it like was his face or something. But the reason for that was at the time, he had really wanted to make an actual Sona. But he tried different, 2D, 3D programs and stuff, and was looking around at different artists out there to commission and stuff. But, he's not really an art person. He doesn't know how to do that stuff. And while he could just commission somebody, he wanted to be able to do it himself. So when he wants to, pose around the character and use it for other things, he doesn't have to pay $20 each time, you know? So while the shelf was supposed to be a temporary thing, 2 years later, and it hasn't really changed. It's still just the shelf, and his Sona is just left to be in his mind, unfortunately. But fast forward to today, and just recently, Ibex has been blessed with this wonderful video by Rezaria about Blockbench, which is a low poly 3D modeling thing. That's pretty cool, but it's so much easier to use than Blender and all of that stuff. Making all these different projects and, characters and things. He's going pretty fast. And someday soon he hopes that just maybe he might be able to design a character of his own. Okay, I think we can get rid of this thing now. Okay. Oh, right. Hey! Well, this is Ornan, Ibex's Sona. You may have seen me on the channel before as the Writer's Vessel. Well, that's another name for me. But I am so glad to finally be out of the Mindscape and before you all today. I'm speaking on behalf of Ibex today because he's a bit tired. But I have some important things to let you know about. So, first of all, obviously, PFP change, as you can tell. So, if you see videos come up and they're from somebody else, that's him, that's us. But also a name change. Well, he has been thinking about changing the name entirely because the goat thing is kind of outdated at this point. All of a sudden, while he was in the middle of yapping in the Discord about the troubles of arting and stuff, Splin came in all of a sudden and said, "Whoa, Ibex endeavors." That was said offhandedly, but Ibex endeavors. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Oh, and before I forget, something else I can show you, actually. Look at this. You can see all of us very confused about what's going on. Some of the things we're doing right now, he's thinking of using it as a little YouTube banner because he's been needing one of those for like 3 years now. And, when something else is going on, he might, keep changing it up. Be a little interesting. Now, there was actually a lot more that he wanted to show. Like, obviously, I know some of you art people and people paying attention to the lore in general want to have a good, art reference of myself. But he's kind of been working on this video nonstop for, 3 weeks or something. We've lost track at this point. But, yeah, he's a bit tired, so that's kind of all. Why do I have a phone? Hello? Yep. Holding up the fort for you. Thought you said you were tired, though. Yes, sir. Okay, so apparently he's streaming on Twitch right now. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Frankly, last I knew, he didn't even want to be on that site, so I don't know. I guess he has more to say, so I guess you could look for that. I can't really link it, but oh, but don't forget the PFP name change. That's important. Don't forget that. Guess that's about it. See y'all when I see y'all? Haven't said that in a while. What are you still looking at?